Okay, I know this topic has been done to death, but this series would be incomplete without it. I'll get this out of the way. A woman can learn to wear any type of armor necessary, I think. With conditioning, actual term, she can become accommodated to wearing armor in a variety of circumstances. She train her in full armor, so her body becomes strong enough to wear it for long periods of time without tiring as easily. Knights in later plate armor could actually dance and swim in armor. Uh, in fact, I wonder if, when conditioned, women would actually have more endurance than men due to their higher stamina. Running, long distance running and swimming are actually women actually do really well. Uh, in some circumstances, better than men. But men still have the able to put more strength into a given situation. Like, oh, the main reason people talk about female armor is if their armor is practical or realistic, mostly revolving around the chest plate. No, I will not use the technical term for this. I can't speak to the practicality of the design. As for realism, considering how graphic men's armor could get with codpieces, this is tame. But you can guess my opinion about this. I don't think this is good. Women don't need to emphasize the bust in battle. I think it's gross. When I played Skyrim, among my many mods, I had one to make the female armor more subtle. I didn't need to be aware of a woman's bust while I was fighting her. I even changed the Forsworn armor to be more modest. I am straight, but I want to control my sexuality and not be controlled by it. Call me a prude if you want. I'm not doing this. But I do think having armor be subtly feminine looks nice on women. To look on a woman and see her femininity without sexuality being involved is pleasant. Not that I should be looking for very long. I just prefer the world to be beautiful, and most of human history would agree with me. Less talked about are the heels on women's armor. Use flats if you can, and short heels if you need them. Anything else is going to interfere with a person's ability to fight. That's just the way of it. Jill Barrett has done a lot on this. And is probably the definitive the if there isn't a more definitive scholar on female armor, if there's another one, I don't know about them. Yeah, lastly, and talked about least, is women's hair. Uh, a lot of the time we try to ignore this aspect of armoring a woman, as far as I can tell. But this must be said. If a woman's hair reaches her shoulders, it can get caught in her armor. You don't want that. Now, there are plenty of ways a woman can braid her hair to keep it up and away from steel. You can actually give her pretty long hair if it's braided around her head or bound in a bun. It might not look butch, but hey, it's practical and she doesn't need to cut her hair. And if a woman's been cultivating a braid for most of her life, She does not want to cut it just because the Dark Lord's returned and she's prophesied to put a spear in his face. On that note, I think that's it for the series. As for female weapons, just look up Jill Barrett's video, it's good. Long story short, being shorter means shorter arms, and shorter arms are less able to wield some weapons. And even women who are the same height as a man can have shorter arms than him. So arming swords are a no for a lot of women, but long swords are a yes, since they can be wielded with two hands. If I really do need to make a longer video about weapons, okay. I think you have all you need to write women warriors in a way that is practical, realistic, and possibly satisfying. And if you don't, I'm putting links in the description to a few posts about female armor. I'll see ya.